Hello everybody, RV living with the geezer. I'm just pulling away from the Lowe's here in Boyd. Quite a few people here in the parking lot today. Fridays people stock up for the weekends, I guess. But it's busier in there than normal. Yeah, I just picked up a few things. I had a hankering for yeah, when's the last time you heard of somebody say hankering? Had a hankering for calabacitas this weekend. I think I'm gonna make a little, I'm not gonna make too many. I'm gonna make about a half a pound of pinto beans. And I've got some bacon to put in with them. And then I said, what would go good with that? And I said, yeah, I'll make some calabacitas con queso. That's squash. I buy that chayote squash. I've noticed it in there, and I like that stuff better than the zucchini. I think to actually make it, you're supposed to use zucchini, but I've never really, I'll eat it, but I've never really cared for it that much. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you all a little break from the Jacksboro videos. I've still got about, 3 more, I guess. Yeah, 3 more to go. You know, when you drive over that far, you want to make it worth your while to get at least a few $2 videos out of it. So anyway, it's Friday, so of course we've got something going on. Last night was Sonny. Sonny played volleyball over in Paradise. So, of course, I went over there. That's only like 10 miles from Boyd. And they lost. And tonight is Lexi is playing volleyball here at 6. And then after Lexi's game at 7:30 is Boyd's first home football game, and they're playing Jacksboro, as a matter of fact. So yeah, last week Boyd had their first football game, and they won 56-7. But they played the team that was the only team that they beat last year in the opening game. So we'll see if it turns out the same this year. Jacksboro usually has pretty good teams. There's a policeman. He's always parked right there. We're in that 20-mile-an-hour school zone. And see, there's a little hill right there. So when they come over that hill, he's sitting right there. Yeah, he's right there. He's got them. But old Geezer knows to stay under 20 in the school zones. So yeah, they're all squawking over a new another bond issue coming up for a new school, for elementary and intermediate school. And of course, you got your people against it and your people for it. They voted on it twice already, and it's failed both times. They're throwing it out there again. I guess they figure if they're persistent enough, it'll finally go through. But the schools up here are really getting crowded with all these subdivisions they're allowing in. But yeah, I went down and checked my mail. The title of this video, I'll get to that now. Yeah, rubbing salt in the wound. I went down and checked my mail today, and I check it about once a week, and I had 2 pieces of mail. One is an advertisement from Wells Fargo Bank, which I don't deal with, and the other one is a bill for $58.80 from that cardiologist I went to back in May that prescribed that diuretic that put me in the hospital for 2.5 days, and cost me $1,700. And I had forgotten all about that office visit I had. I only went to him that one time, of course, when he, just about, well, I won't say he almost killed me, because I never felt any different from the whole thing. But isn't it something that, you gotta, somebody's fouls up that bad, and you still gotta pay them for it? That just burns my butt, like this guy we just passed cutting the grass right there. If he screwed his job up, he probably wouldn't get paid for for the time he put into screwing up their lawn right there. But these doctors, they can half kill you, and they're still going to get paid for it. And if you don't pay them, they'll turn you over to a bill collector. I had forgotten all about that office visit with him, and I wanted to forget about it. I've gone to a different cardiologist now, and the guy is good. And both him and my primary doctor both said there was no way that I should have been prescribed that strong of a diuretic. I don't even take diuretics. My fluids come out of me just fine. I don't need to be flushed to the point where you don't have any minerals left in your system. But anyway, that's the reason for that title, Rubbing Salt in the Wound. Yeah. I just needed to vent a little bit. And I'll wait a few days and then send him a check. See, I don't want to hear from him. I just want to forget about that guy. Name of the cardiologist, any of y'all are in the area up here, it's Epic Heart Care, so don't use them. I would advise you to go somewhere else. Yeah. I don't know, my camera's looking a little dark. It's not that hot today. I got the air going on in here. Next thing you know, my phone will probably go out. Boy, it is looking dark. I wonder what this video is going to look like. Maybe I'll mess with the brightness and see. I always rewatch them before I publish them, so we'll see. All right, guys, I'll let you go. I just wanted to squawk a little bit. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll get back on those Jacksboro videos, and then we'll figure out another town to go visit. I sort of enjoyed that. That makes a good day trip, running out. Anybody's got any towns they want me to check out, just so long as it's west, or I'm not going east, okay? I'm not going towards Dallas or Fort Worth or the other side. I'll go north, west, or south, but I'm not going east. We'll talk to y'all later. Everybody have a great weekend, and keep your health so you don't have to pay any stupid doctor bills. Adios. Bye-bye.